Hey there, YouTube followers. This is Michael of Painting War Games, and right now, this is going to be Blood Angels Codex Review Elites Part One, because the Elite section is a little bit vast. Honestly, I should have done the HQs in two parts, so I'm going to try to keep these videos to around 15 minutes a piece now. But we'll see how we do. The Elites is a vast range. In the Blood Angels Codex, and it actually goes from page 67 to 77. So there are 10 elite choices in here. So let's get hopping right into it. On page 67 of the Blood Angels Codex is the command squad at 100 points. What do you get with it? You get 3 veterans, 1 company champion, and 1 sanguinary. I can't pronounce. It's no Nervite or Nervate. Sorry if I'm butchering that. The veterans, the 3 veterans have the same. The 3 veterans and the sanguinary Nervate have the basic Space Marine stat line, except they all have 2 attacks and their leadership 9, but they all have power armor, so it's 3+ save. The company champion is weapon skill 5, so that's cool. And he also has the 2 attacks, 9 leadership, and 3+ save. So overall, still good. They're all 1 wound apiece, though, so just take that. Like I said, they all come with power armor. They all have bolt pistols. The veterans and the sanguinary Norvate have chain swords. They all have frag and crack grenades. The sanguinary Norvate has the Nothercium, which gives them feel no pain. So the squad will have feel no pain. The company champion has power sword and combat shield. I believe that the combat shield still gives them like a 6+ invul. So let me just go back here and check. As you guys know, I do not ever have notes down. So yeah, combat shield gives them a 6+ invulnerable save. So not bad. You know, one guy has a 6+ invulnerable save. Okay. The special rules is they shall know no fear and furious charge. Good. I mean, this, as I said, furious charges across the board basically. Honor or death. The company champion only. He must accept or issue a challenge when possible. So he always has to accept a challenge, and he always has to issue a challenge. So one veteran may carry the company standard for 15 points. The company standard is this. Friendly units with the Blood Angels faction within 12 inches of the model with the company standard reroll, failed morale checks, and pinning tests. It's okay. For 15 points, if you got 15 points to spend, like after you're done building your list, that might be something you want to put in. The entire squad may take jump packs for 25 points. It's not 25 points per model, so it just says 25 points. Not bad. It's 5 points a model, effectively. Any veteran may take any of the following. Melt-a-bombs for 5 points or Storm Shield for 10 points. That is really kind of cool. It says any veteran, so you could, because that excludes the company champion, so you could give the 3 veterans Storm Shields, which gives them a 3+ invul, if I remember right. Sorry guys, it's been such a long time since I played Space Marines. Yeah, Storm Shield gives them a 3+ invul. In addition, the model with Storm Shield can never claim the +1 attack gain for being armed with 2 melee weapons, though. But you know, that 3+ invul, kind of good. You know, it was really good. Even for 10 points a model. Any veteran may replace his chain sword and or bolt pistol for a bolt gun for free. I would never recommend that. This is a close combat type squad. Any veteran may take items from the melee weapons, range weapons, and or special weapons list. Again, this squad is going to be kind of interesting, and I'll get to that in a minute. The entire squad, the entire unit may select drop pod, rhino, razorback as a designated transport. So with that in mind, it says any veteran may take items from the melee weapons, ranged weapons, or special weapons. Kind of cool. Um, so I'm just gonna go back to the war gear list. Um, so melee weapons, you could take a chainsword, power weapon, lightning claw, power fist, thunder hammer. So actually, you could dual wield thunder hammer or lightning claws on your guys if you choose. Ranged weapons, you can get a storm bolter, a combi flamer, grav, melta, or plasma. You can have a hand flamer, which is crap. Um, and you can't even give that to. Well, you can give that to them. You can take a grav pistol, an inferno pistol, or plasma pistol, and that's the ranged weapons. So that's kind of cool. You could give them any of those sort of pistols. Uh, and then special weapons, you give them a flamer, melt gun, grav gun, or plasma gun. This could be the ultimate utility squad. Um, just from the premise that you can have 3 guys in there that can either be decked out with melta-guns, grav guns, plasma guns, or 3 flamers, and or you could have 3 guys with plasma. You could deck them out with really cool pistols. You know, the Inferno pistol, I like it. I get that it's a pistol and it has melta, so that's why it's 6-inch range melta. Like this could be the ultimate like FU squad to tanks effectively. Like you could be like, oh, I'm going to drop this in. I have 3 melta guns and just blow up a tank. I would put them in some sort of transport to protect them. On the ground, they're just going to get chewed up unless you go storm shield on your veterans and you have this wall of 3 guys with the invul. It's a strategy I've never played. It's there. Hell, you could give them storm shield jump packs. That's an idea there. There's an idea with a later entry in the elites that I'll give my theory on that could be kind of dirty too. But yeah, I mean, I'd almost put them in a rhino or a razorback. Drop potting them in. Yes, it's cool. It's an idea if you particularly deck the 3 guys out with Melta. You drop pot in next to a Land Raider or some tank. You know, I don't know if Land Raider really played anymore, but you know, you drop into something that you really don't want on the board as far as armor values go, and you just melt it to death. So, next squad, or next page, page 68. Checking the time. We're on to Death Company squad. For 100 points, you get 5 Death Company. So they're 20 points a model. Death Company are your standard Marine across the board, except they have 2 attacks, leadership 8, and they're 3+. Save. Not bad. You know, they're standard Marine. They have power armor, bolt pistol, chainsword, frag and crack grenades. They have the special rules Fearless, Feel No Pain, Fierce Charge, Rage, and Relentless. So these guys for 20 points are great. Their points are well worth spent. I don't know how they were in the days of old in the 5th edition Codex. I do know that they used to be a troop choice if you picked a certain HQ, but now they're an elite choice. They're here to stay. You can include up to 10 additional Death Companies for 20 points, so you could have 15 Death Company guys. Any Death Company member may replace his bolt pistol with a bolt gun for free. Any Death Company may replace his bolt pistol and or chainsword for a power weapon for 15 points, power fist for 25 points, or thunder hammer for 30 points. Okay? Any Death Company may replace his bolt pistol with one of the following: the hand flamer, inferno pistol, or plasma pistol. The hand flamer is 15 points. The inferno and plasma pistol, or the hand flamer is 10 points. The inferno pistol and plasma pistol is 15 points. I definitely see that you should have 5 guys in here with some really cool pistols. I don't know if I would take plasma pistols just because of the overheat, but I would definitely take the Inferno pistol for 15 points per model. I mean, I'll get to what this squad is in my eyes here in a minute. But the entire squad may take jump packs for 3 points a model. If they do not select jump packs, this unit may take Drop Pod, Rhino, Razorback as a designated transport. Alright, so guys, let me talk about this squad. I don't have the 2 Death Company guys I actually built and painted, but I'm going to have this guy right here. So Death Company. Let's see if I can get him in there. Yeah, he's not going to do well in there. Because I've been working on the Tyranids, so these guys are just been getting left by the wayside. In my opinion, Death Company, jump pack. Got to give it to him. 3 points a model. 3 points a model. It's cool. You're going to 23 points a model. So, another thing that you should do, in my humble opinion, and this is my opinion, take it with a grain of salt, is put at least 2 guys with some sort of power fist, power fist or, power weapon in there. Power fist is universally really good for against tanks. Same with thunder hammers because they are relentless. So yeah, the only thing with thunder hammers and power fists I don't like is that they go initiative step 1. Granted, you do have to feel no pain. So you're going to get that 5+ feel no pain, which is good. It's like, okay, 3+. They one of them, they roll. You roll like a 2 or a 1 on a roll, and it's like, okay, roll another 5+. Oh, he doesn't feel the pain. So these guys have a great survivability. I would run them 15-man deep, and for your 1 or 2 guys that you want to make sure you get into close combat, or 3. Say you have guy with you can't put lightning claws on these guys, can you? No, that would be kind of broken. I would at least give them. They all should have a pistol no matter what, because this is a close combat squad. Give 1 or 2 of them power weapons or power fist or thunder hammer, sort of your pick. Points really go up at that thing. The hand flamer I don't really like. It's really wonky. It's a pistol. It's a pistol flamer. Strength 3. So yeah, I stay away from that. It's a cool concept. I will give it that. Inferno pistol or plasma pistol. I'm personally going to run 1 of each. I think, if not plasma pistol, or if not just dual Inferno pistols. So yeah, that's how I'm going to run them. They do get expensive if you give say you give everyone an Inferno pistol. Well, now every guy costs 38 points a model, which is really getting in dangerous territory, because at 38 points a model, I say, is that's Inferno pistol, chain sword, jump pack, and that's not including a power weapon or anything. So yeah, try to keep the points as low as you can on these guys. They're made to jump in there and get into attacks and just grind. There are 15 of these things. So yeah. Alright, I'm going to do probably 1 or 2 more entries, and yeah, I'm going to do 2 more entries, and then we're going to stop for this part. So, the next guy is on page 69. He's 130 points. I cannot say his name to save my life. It's Lemartes, or Lemartes. He's weapon skill 5, ballistic skill 4, strength 4, tough 4, 2 wounds, initiative 6, 2 attacks, leadership 10, 3+ save. He's jump pack, infantry character. He is unique. He has power armor, bolt pistol, fragment, crack grenade, jump pack, and Rusaris, which is the 4+ invulnerable save. He has feel no pain, which is really cool. So not only are you getting, I think so. Let me check on page 106. Rusaris. Yeah, he has a 4+ invulnerable. So he has a 3+ save. He has a 4+ invulnerable, which is great, and then he has 5+ feel no pain. He has Furious Charge, Independent Character, Rage, Relentless, and Zealot. I don't know what Zealot does, but this guy can only join a Death Company squad. Okay. Fury Unbound is his special rule. The first time this guy loses a wound, add +1 strength and +1 attacks for the remainder of the game. So as soon as he goes down to 1 wound, he is strength 5, 3 attacks. That's dirty, because you also have Furious Charge and Rage. He has a Relic of Ball, the Blood Cortez, or Croesus. It's +2 strength, AP4, melee, concussive, mastercrafted. So this guy's just a dirty bastard all the way around. He loses 1 wound. He's already at strength 6 with in close combat, so he loses 1 wound. He goes to strength 7. Dear Lord. Yeah, he can't instant kill Marines, but he damn near tries. So he's really good. If you have the points to spend, I say put him in there so that way you have 16 Death Company guys. Dear Lord. Sanguinary Guard is on page 70. This will be the last one of this video, guys. Sanguinary Guard, for 165 points, you get 5 Sanguinary Guard. Their weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 4, strength 4, tough 4, 1 wound, initiative 4, 2 attacks, leadership 10, 2+ save. So they have Artifice Armor, which gives them that 2+ save, which is really cool. They have Angelicus Bolt Guns. So Angelicus Bolt Guns is range 12, strength 4, AP 4, assault 2. Cool. It's an assault gun. They have the Excreming Sword, which is, I think I've covered that before, but I can't remember. It's under Glaive's Excreming. So I cannot say that. It's a strength user, AP3, mastercrafted, 2-handed. Okay. You know, it's AP3, so it's gonna get through basically everything, except for Terminators. Special care and anything with Artificer Armor, so yeah. They have Fragment Crack Grenades, Jump Packs, they have Fearless and Furious Charge, right? You could take 5 more of them at 33 points a model. That's kind of expensive. The entire squad can take death masks at 1 point. At 1 point per model. That gives them fear across the board. They can take the chapter banner, or one may take the chapter banner for 25 points. What does the chapter banner do? It's not the company banner. Chapter banner. Friendly units within the Blood Angels faction within 12 inches of this model reroll failed morale checks and pinning checks. In addition, all friendly models within the Blood Angels faction in the same unit as this banner have +1 attack while the banner is still alive. So, wow. You pop 25 points to get the chapter banner, and instantly all your guys in the squad have 3 attacks on the charge. 3 attacks just across the board. Any of them may replace their Angelus Bolt Guard for an Inferno Pistol or Plasma Pistol for 10 points. Any of them may replace their sword with the axe for free. And what does the axe do? Just had it there. The axe is +1 strength, AP2, melee, mastercrafted, 2-handed, and unwieldy, so it makes them go to initiative step 1, which I don't like. Or you give them all Power Fist for 10 points a month. Or, yeah, any of them. Sanguinary Guard, for a highly expensive unit, and I mean, you guys, I could make Death Company guys at 33+ points and still not be quite as deadly as Sanguinary Guard, just because, granted, they don't have Feel No Pain, but they sort of don't need it, because they have 2+ save. They have Artifice Armor, which, unless you're getting shot by las cannons, you know, big pie plates that are AP2, excuse me, guys, you know, or Meltas or Plasma, and the smart opponent's going to shoot everything AP2 or better at them to wipe this killing massacre thing off the field. I mean, these guys are pretty solid for 33 points a guy. I don't like that they're that expensive, when compared to Death Company. But for the 13-point upgrade, you do get Artificer armor, and they all come standard with power weapons. So these most elite choices are great against troop choices and fast attack choices, for that matter. They are the anti one of those. Plus, the elites of the army, they are the ones out there dealing the damage, and Sanguinary Guard can do that handily. It's from this has nothing to do with the unit. I just don't like that they're painted gold. I don't like that paint scheme that they have is gold. Sure, it's cool. I like the wings on them. It's an aesthetic. When I get some Sanguinary Guard, and it's a win, they're not going to be painted that way. I don't think I could just do an all gold guy with some white and some red. I'd have to make them. I'd have to paint them red to a certain degree. But yeah, I think you really don't need to upgrade this unit at all. Give him the Death Mask for 1 point a model, make him 34 points a model. To give fear across the board. It's good against. I'm trying to think what doesn't have immunity to fear. And, someone might be like, oh, there's too much stuff for immunity to fear. A lot of power armors, they shall know no fear. So, man, I like it as a anti-power armor thing. Like, you're going against orcs, you want to instill some fear. Tyranids, I don't know if they even can get affected by that. Which, I just got the Tyranid Codex on the PDF, so I'm going to read it later. The chapter banner, I think, is a must, just to give him 3 attacks base. So guys, yeah, I'm sorry. I tried to keep this under 20 or under 15 minutes. I'm over 20 now. But yeah, the next we will be getting over the next bit of it, which is the Dreadnoughts, because there are 3 of them in this one, and each one of them has to be talked about differently, because we have Dreadnought, Death Company Dreadnought, Furiosa Dreadnought. We got Terminator Squad, which that will probably be the Terminator Squad and the Assault Terminator Squad, which will probably be lumped together. Vanguard Veterans, Stern Guard are in the next one. So yeah, guys, I'm trying to pump through this. So next time we'll be talking about the Dreadnoughts and everything else. So, all right, guys, this is Michael of Painting War Games. I'm signing out, and as always, keep gaming.